Notice, when you surrender your life to the Lord, you know what else is going to happen? I want you to read the next verse. According to Jesus, what does it mean to surrender? Everybody read. Jesus said to his disciples, if anyone wishes to come after me, you want to follow Jesus? Deny yourself, take up your cross, and follow me. That's the meaning, to surrender. He now tells you how to follow him. Deny yourself, take up your cross, and follow me. Do you notice, as of now, if you don't know Jesus, this is very difficult. Because to surrender, the idea is negative. I give this up, I give that up, I give everything up. That's negative. But if you know Jesus, you realize it is positive. You know why? Whoever wishes to save his life will lose it. Whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. You know what God wants from you? Your best. But the only way you can experience your best is when you die to yourself, surrender all. Look at Romans chapter 12, verse 1. Present your bodies living holy, acceptable to God. Notice God is saying it's acceptable to me, which is your spiritual service of worship. This spiritual service of worship, if you go to the Greek language, it's very simple, but they have to have many words to explain it. It is really the only logical thing to do. That's one idea. It's logical to do. But number two, it's the word used for worship. Friends, to worship God is not once a week. When you come together on Sunday, what are we doing here on Sunday? People say we are worshiping God. Yes, that is what you call collective worship. We worship together, we sing together, wonderful. But more than that, God wants you to worship Him every day. So if I surrender my body to the Lord, let's say you're a wife. When you cook for the Lord, that's worship. When you go to the office and you do it for the Lord, that is worship. In other words, worship is anything you do for the Lord. And I guarantee you, if you think of your life 24/7, a life of complete surrender, sin will be the farthest thing from your mind. When you are tempted to commit adultery, you are tempted to lie, you are tempted to look at bad things, you say, Lord, I'm going to do this for you. I say no to myself. How do you sustain that commitment that you have made? In other words, grammatically, when you surrender, it is a once and for all. You say, everything I surrender to God.